It is with the greatest of pleasure that I welcome the Year 8 class of 2020 and the Town Close staff to this unusual prize-giving ceremony. A month ago, no one thought we would be in this position, but despite recent lockdown restrictions, social distancing and regulations that have been put in place, we are able to gather here today to celebrate your time at Town Close. We are only sorry not to see years 3 to 7 here as well. It is also disappointing that your families are not here to enjoy the day with us. Nevertheless, we do recognise the support they have given you, the staff and the school over the years, and particularly in recent months. It has been invaluable, uplifting, and we are incredibly grateful. Our sincere thanks go out to all your parents and indeed all our parents. With the wonderful weather we've enjoyed since Easter, I imagine many of you, including the other year groups, have missed participating in the cricket, tennis and athletics fixtures, sports day and that ever-exciting competitive tug-of-war, musical performances, concerts, the Norfolk Show and the various end-of-term events. Oh, and of course, how could I forget the Lake District trip? That week which all Year 8s look forward to, whether it rains or shines. Despite the cancellation of Common Entrance exams, the Year 8s have embraced the alternative experience of remote learning and can call upon memories of strength shown in the face of adversity. There is no doubt that the teaching, care and friendships you've made will equip you all for future success, thanks to the energy, determination and focus you've shown over the past 2 years, as well as during lockdown. We are indebted to the heroic efforts that our dedicated staff have displayed recently to enable home study to continue, and they have been impressed by your remote lesson attendance and pleased to meet your wider family members, including various animals. Over the years, they have also endeavoured to give you the confidence and ability to take the next steps in your academic career and a foundation upon which to build a future. Perhaps all the Year 8s would join me, on behalf of the governors, to give them and all Town Close staff, whether here or not, in the office or elsewhere around the school grounds, a round of applause. I can understand that many of you may feel cheated out of your final exciting weeks at Town Close, but I challenge you to grab every opportunity that comes your way and return to us at some point to let us know what you have achieved, where your lives have taken you and what memories you hold about your time here. I have a quote from the author, illustrator and political cartoonist, Dr. Seuss, which seems particularly apt at this point. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you'll know where you know what you know, and you are the ones who'll decide where to go. Wherever that may be, remember what you've learnt at Town Close. Be considerate, caring, kind and thoughtful to others, respect and support diversity, embrace learning and new beginnings, be open-minded and honest. Good luck to all our Year 8 leavers, as well as those in other years who are going to pastures new. Once again, thank you to all our parents, staff and pupils, and I hope you all have a safe, well-deserved and relaxing summer break. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much indeed to the Chair of Governors, Mrs. Anthony, for that very warm welcome. And we thank not just Mrs. Anthony, but all of our governors for the massive amount they do to support our school. And we really appreciate that. We wonder if Mrs. Anthony might have taken the role this year, her first year as Chair of Governors, had she have known what a year it's going to be. But we're very grateful that you did, Mrs. Anthony, and we're very thankful for you and all the governors. I also wondered perhaps if Mr. Hewitt would have decided to retire last year, not this, if he'd known what was going to come in 2020. I'm pleased to see you shaking your head. This is the ceremony that we thought would never happen. And today's format is truly a one-off. You are probably the only Year 8 in history, in Town Close history, who are going to enjoy an experience like it. And we've been so thankful to be able to have you back. It was a wonderful surprise when we had that news. And also to be able to welcome back all of our pupils throughout all of the year groups. And we're proud that together we have managed to be one of the few schools in the country that has opened to everyone. We're really sorry, as the chair said, that not everyone can be with us today, but you truly are with us in spirit. Now, traditionally, this is the moment for the headmaster's report, a report of the year, and you don't need me to tell you that none of us will forget 2020. Now, before March, I thought we might be remembering 2020 for this, which was a wonderful accolade I just happened to have with me. This is the TES Pre-Prep School of the Year Award, which we were very proud to be given at a ceremony in London in February. And that recognised the academic excellence that we have achieved as a school, combined with the breadth, the opportunities, not least in F24, where we have achieved such success. And if you read the EDP, also because of Bella, who we're glad is joining us today. More than anything, though, it was because of the contribution that you as pupils make to the way that we make decisions as a school and the input of the school council into the way the school runs. And we're delighted that this year's school council has been so successful and so active despite the challenges of lockdown. And we're very grateful to Emily Finch, who has chaired it, and to every member of the school who has represented the school council over the years. Now, when we think about the world before March, it is like looking into a lifetime ago. It seems hard to remember our school year before that. But we did have great trips. You all started the year in Holt Hall. Our Year 7s started their year in the Chateau. We've had lots of learning outside the classroom. I wonder if Year 8s, you remember that wonderful geography trip where you went to Goldsmith Street earlier in the year. We've had that lovely grandparents' afternoon for our younger children. We had the Christmas jumper day. Do you remember how magnificent we all looked? We had Mr. Kendrick's wonderful remembrance assemblies. I bet you when you go to your future schools, you will remember those. We've had a fantastic book day. Didn't we enjoy what the English department organised for us? Weren't the costumes fantastic? Didn't it help us to really think about books and to love them? And of course, a highlight for so many of us was the senior production of Peter Pan, alongside so many other successful productions this year, performed brilliantly by our cast of Year 7 and 8s, despite the lack of a parental audience, and performed just as the clouds of lockdown gathered. And before that happened, we have had sport. We've had those wonderful performances in the swimming regionals, which would have led people to representing Town Close in the national championships. We've had great success in cross country. We're going to hear from Evie later, but we know that she rose through the local regional ranks to compete in a national competition, I think in the muddiest, worst conditions ever. Do you remember that wet February before this current period started? And of course, being from Norfolk, you were the top Norfolk person, but maybe the hills were a disadvantage. We admire the rugby season, where actually Town Close teams consistently competed with great spirit, with great courage, with great togetherness, exemplifying all of those things that we hold dear. We had some great performances in the IAPS hockey, did we not? We've had a really good effort in the netball season. And we've had our school cross countries that, though parents didn't come to see, we were competed in hard. We did do some exams and work, did we not? We had our practice CE and our senior school entrance exams, and congratulations to all of you for the effort that went into that. And we did brilliantly in our scholarships. The list of scholarships last year was one of the things that made the TES judges notice Town Close. And we thought we would never have a year group that could match that achievement. And yet what you have achieved as a year group this year has been equally impressive. And even as lockdown took hold, we're so proud of Sam Kasolki, who, while other people were having their Easter holidays, worked hard and worked for his Oundle Scholarship exam, took it at home during lockdown, and well done to you, because now you are an academic scholar for Oundle as well as a sports scholar. The final part of the year, of course, is dominated by those memories. And reading your Year 8 reports, I'm so proud to read of all the progress that you've managed to achieve, both before and since that period. And I hope that you take fond memories of you with you. And we're going to hear from Evie and from Barnaby later about some of the memories they have of Town Close. Now, the final part of the year has, of course, been dominated by lockdown. CE was cancelled. We'll never know how you would have done, but I fancy you would have done well. And all of you had to adapt to Zoom learning, something that will mean that you are prepared for your Year 9 senior school futures in a way that I don't think many other people in the country will be. You have had a truly great education thanks to what your teachers have done, and I echo the Chair's thanks, not just to the teaching and teaching assistant staff, but to every member of staff who has made such a difference to Town Close being able to continue. But it's also down to your parents who've helped you with your home learning, and to you for engaging in all of those lessons. And then thank you for coming back and working hard in the last 3 weeks of this term. My last job as a head giving a report of the year is to pass on my advice for the future. And I'm reminded of a story of an American ornithologist watching baby eagles through binoculars being reared by their parents on a tall cliff. We can all picture the scene, perhaps somewhere like Yosemite. And these eagles could not be better parents. They've built a beautiful nest for their little eaglets, and each day they fly away and they hunt for food, and they lovingly bring it back, and they care for the young, they keep them warm, they protect them from danger. But as the eaglets grow older, the parents start doing some strange things. They start doing displays, flapping their wings, and of course what they're doing is they're showing these young eaglets what these wonderful appendages that are growing out, what they actually do. And then one day, the mother comes home, and as she lands, it's as if she's gone mad. Rather than snuggling and warming her eaglet, she starts destroying the nest, pushing the eaglet out over the nest, watching it as it plunges and flails. Surely the eaglet is going to be destroyed, but not so. In a flash, she flies down, she catches the eaglet on her back and deposits it back on the nest. And then she does it again and again, until eventually, as the eaglet is pushed out and falls, it doesn't plunge and flail, but it spreads its wings and it's ready to fly, ready to embark on the next stage in its life. And that is, of course, where all of our Year 8s who are so glad to bring together today, that's where you are. Town Close has helped you to grow and get ready for the next exciting stages in your lives. Town Close has given you your wings, and now it's up to you to use them. Be proud of yourselves, who you are, what you stand for. I wish everyone a wonderful holiday. I really look forward to seeing everyone at home who's coming back in September. I really look forward to seeing you in September. And I wish everyone here all the very best for your future. Thank you. And now we move on to the part of our ceremony where we celebrate the prizes. For everyone watching at home, before we see the Year 8s receiving their prizes, we're going to see clips taken yesterday where the junior recipients of prizes were given their prizes in classrooms, and we gave 2 prizes per form in years 3 to 7 for some people who have really worked hard. And there are many other people not recognised this time whom we're really proud of. Once we've seen those, we're going to have Mr. Woods up here reading the prize list for his first time, his first year as Deputy Head. And we will look forward to that before we then have our speeches from our head boy and girl. The winner of the 3A form prize is Jackson Birtwistle and Harriet Rush.
Jackson, always kind and helpful and hard-working, has been a brilliant citizen in 3A this year. Harriet's effort, energy and sense of fun this year has been brilliant, and I am delighted by how she transferred these skills to remote learning over Zoom.
Well done. The winner of the 3SP form prize is Florence Stone. The winner of the 3H form prize is Ethan George and Poppy Payne.
Florence has engaged in her learning with enthusiasm throughout the year and always tries her best. Ethan been awarded this prize for working conscientiously and always striving to get the most out of his school day, whether learning in the classroom or virtually. Poppy's award is for her ability to always see the best in every situation and for her determination to try harder and to rise above adversity.
Well done. The winner of the 3SP Form Prize is Patrikas Garilevicius.
Patrikas has approached every lesson with a positive, enthusiastic attitude, which is reflected in his standard of work.
Well done. The winner of the 4V Form Prize is Oscar Murphy and Anashe Mukikeri, and the 4B Form Prize goes to Sam Cook. Oscar can't join us today.
Always smiling, Oscar is a kind and caring member of his class. Kind and thoughtful, Anashe's good citizenship this year has been exemplary. Sam has enthusiastically embraced everything that has been asked of him this year.
Well done. The winner of the 4B Form Prize is Grace Cowes.
Grace's fantastic attitude and effort in all aspects of school life is commendable.
Well done, Grace. The winner of the 4R Form Prize is Amelia Bunting.
Millie took the many challenges of distance learning in her stride and has been a bubbly, friendly member of our form. Her resilience is admirable.
Well done. The winner of the 4R Form Prize is Tessa McNamara.
Tessa embodies all of the qualities we love to see in town close pupils. She is conscientious, polite and accommodating, and is a dedicated and enthusiastic member of the school council. She is an absolute star.
Well done. The winner of the 5H Form Prize is Iris Bellinghall, and the winner of the 5K Form Prize is Nicholas Stammers.
Although Iris is quiet, she is continuing to grow in independence and confidence. She takes her academic work seriously, always applying her highest efforts. An excellent all-round year in which Nicholas was a positive presence and example in lessons, in sports, in the form group and around school generally.
Well done. The winner of the 5H Form Prize is Thomas Bush, and the winner of the 5S Form Prize is Balek McQuillan.
Thomas exemplifies excellent manners, is a thoughtful member of the class who is extremely enthusiastic and respects the opinions and feelings of others. He is an absolute pleasure to have in 5H. Balek has had a great year producing some excellent work in the process. Well done.
Well done. The winner of the 5S Form Prize is Alexis Toulson, and the winner of the 5K Form Prize is Camille Proof.
Always happy and enthusiastic, Alexis has had a great first year at Town Close School. Well done to her. Cami Proof. A remarkable year in which Cami, through courage, hard work and determination, came to a different country, learned a different language, experienced a different culture and new sports, made good friends and did extremely well in her different lessons and different subjects.
Well done. The winner of the 6JW Form Prizes are Tom Laurie and Maria Barbu.
Tom is an intelligent boy who has a positive and calming influence over others in the class. Maria is a clever girl with an exceptional attitude to learning and has impeccable manners.
Well done. The winner of the 6L Form Prize is Alfie Taylor.
Alfie Taylor has been a keen and reliable member of the form, always setting a good example for others to follow.
Well done. The winner of the 6RW Form Prize is Esme Woods, and the winner of the 6L Form Prize is Imogen Cook.
Esme has consistently been a helpful and cheerful presence in the form, working diligently, adapting to new situations and being kind to others. Well done. Imogen Cook. Imogen has been a ray of sunshine, always showing enthusiasm and giving maximum effort to all that she attempts. Well done, Imogen.
Well done. The winner of the 6RW Form Prize is James Folger-Wills.
James is a kind, honest and thoughtful boy who can be trusted to make the right choice and can be relied upon by his peers.
Well done. The winner of the 7GC Form Prize is Jack Ruddy.
Jack is a great role model to his friends. His attitude in lessons, maturity amongst friends and genuine good manners are an example to all. He particularly impressed in the Zoom era with his independence, questions and thoughtful work.
Well done. The winner of the 7M Form Prize is Holly Blackham.
Holly Blackham, a popular and helpful friend, Holly has worked hard throughout the year, showing determination and resilience at school, in the key worker bubble and at home, where her work was of a consistently high quality.
Well done. The winner of the 7M Form Prize is Milo Clabban, and the winner of the 7GC Form Prize is Emily Mason.
Mediator, funny, voice of reason and respectful of others' words and values, Milo creates a positive vibe wherever he goes. Calm, a friend to all, helpful, kind, thoughtful, funny. Emily's presence is not always the loudest, but her actions, though under the radar, never go unnoticed.
Well done. Mr. Woods, over to you.
So, to begin, Oscar Beatty has been awarded the Waterman Classics and the Braithwaite Award for Significant Achievement Through Learning Support. Oliver Beatty is to be awarded the Musket Initiative Plate, Cian Daines the Citizenship Cup for Contribution to School Life, Emily Finch the Music Plate Senior Music Prize and the Geography Prize, and Barnaby Grieve is to receive the Headmaster's Prize for Head Boy. Oscar has always had a love of the classics from an early stage. He shows great promise in his language work. With a little help from his friends, he has overcome personal obstacles to increase attendance and improve self-understanding. Without fail, Oliver will always look to be helpful and improve any situation that he is faced with. Any community that Cian is a part of will be improved because of his care and consideration for others. He has certainly been a model citizen here at Town Close. For dedication and progress in class music and in music ensembles, and Emily has also produced an excellent individual project and has performed at a high standard all year. Well done to her. Barnaby has been a kind, thoughtful, hard-working head boy who has led by example. Congratulations. Evie Hood is to be awarded the Headmaster's Prize for Head Girl and the Bonham Trophy for the Best Under-13 Sportswoman. Oliver Howard, the McKinley Mathematics Prize. Grace Hunter, the Endeavour Trophy for Consistent Contribution and Achievement. And Awar Braja, the Religious Studies Prize. Evie has been a shining example of the Town Close way, always putting others before herself. She is an exceptional sporting talent. She displays strong mental and physical drive with a determination very rarely matched by others. With a seriously logical approach to a seriously logical subject, Oliver's attention to detail marks him out as a mathematician with a bright future. Across the board, Grace will always give her all and has embraced all the school has offered her. Inquisitive, probing and thoughtful, Awar has consistently demonstrated a flair for religious studies over the past few years. Congratulations. Evie Rochester is to receive the Arnold Musicianship Award for consistent effort. Oscar Webster, the Enterprise Trophy in recognition of the contribution made to the school. Finley Wims Holden, the Founders Cup for personal improvement. And Thomas Wordsworth and Toby Robinson are to receive the Art Prize. This award is for an outstanding contribution to all aspects of music across the school. With boundless energy, Oscar has immersed himself in all areas of school life throughout his time here at Town Close. Finley has worked hard to overcome challenges to become the outstanding young man he is today. For achieving high standards in all art projects, his imagination knows no limits. And Toby receives this award for his constant, excellent effort in his art lessons and his spare time. His attention to detail is unfaltering. Congratulations. Teddy Bowyer is to receive the Stern English Prize and the Clarkson Languages Award. Naomi Callow, the Havers Cup for Artistic Achievement. Otto Hay, the Trewin Marshall Award in recognition of his extracurricular activity. Krishna Tatari is to receive the Hawkins History Prize. And Georgina Evans, the Citizenship Cup for contribution to school life. Teddy is a particularly adept and observant when crafting articles, speeches and recounts, which he does so with great eye for detail and a wry humour. He is a highly capable young linguist who has consistently attained high standards in several languages, and not to mention he is a world champion in the Vocab Express. Naomi is receiving this cup for her all-round contribution to the arts. Anyone that has seen her on stage will never forget her stunning performances. Through dedication and hard work in his gymnastics, Otto has progressed through the entire British Gymnastics Proficiency Scheme and is beginning his journey into men's gymnastics. He is a real prospect for the future. Krishna has worked very hard in history over the past few years. He has a tremendous lateral knowledge of the subject, produces superb work, and has outstanding potential for the future. Georgina has always done all she can for the school and her friends who are here with her. She will be greatly missed. Congratulations. Sienna Yacarino is to receive the Darnley Cup for outstanding contribution to house life, as is Stephanie Litton. Samu Kosoke is to be awarded the Optimus Plaque for outstanding academic achievement and the Senior Trophy for the best under-13 sportsman. Sienna's infectious enthusiasm has inspired all in her house to do the best throughout the year. Stephanie has led by example with dedication, and her sense of humour has enlivened house meetings regularly. Sam should be very proud of his outstanding achievement at being the first Town Close pupil awarded a full academic scholarship at Oundle for many years. He is a talented all-rounder on the sports field with an incredible passion and knowledge for cricket. He has a very promising future ahead of him. Congratulations. Archie Legg is to receive the Drama Cup. Dougal Morrison, the Davis Cup for overall improvement. And that award is to be shared with Shogi Yusuf. And Sushant Singh, who is unfortunately not able to join us today, will be receiving the Geography Prize. Archie has shown a passion and enthusiasm for performance throughout his many years here at Town Close, displaying his talents in plays and musicals, often gaining lead roles. Dougal's growth in confidence has been a joy to see. He is a polite, witty, engaging young man. Shogi has shown great determination to make the best of his time here, and his smile will light up any room that he is in. Sushant cannot be with us today, but he has made excellent progress with his approach to his geography, and his project was second to none. Congratulations. George Bellingall is to receive the Computing Award. Suresh Brahma, the Founders Cup for Personal Improvement. Ella Cunningham is to receive both the Stern English Award and the Clarkson Languages Award. Monty Dakuna Patel is to receive the Musket Initiative Plate. George has demonstrated a very motivated approach to his self-development throughout computing. Suresh has grown in confidence and has a very warm and friendly personality. Ella is a gifted language learner with a superb attitude and work ethic. She is always ready to go the extra mile. Ella writes with elegance, artistry and the understanding of the world we live in. Her piece Giving was one of the winning entries of the Norfolk Young Writers and enabled her to apply for the Young Person's Laureate for Norfolk. Monty has proved to be extremely supportive and caring to all the friends around him and will often look to put others first. Congratulations. Raoul Korschel is to receive the Darnley Cup for outstanding contribution to House Life. Daniel Kenyon, the Honour Cup for Best All-Rounder and the Senior Trophy for the Best Under-13 Sportsman. Connie Mead is to receive the DT Prize. And Alex Murdoch, the Endeavour Trophy for consistent contribution and achievement. Raoul has led from the front throughout the year and has been an excellent example to all in his house. Daniel has worked incredibly hard in the classroom and on the sports field. He always plays his sport with grit and determination, particularly when the odds are stacked against him. It is an outstanding achievement to have gained a combined sporting and academic scholarship at Millfield School. Connie has followed the design process meticulously this year in DT and fully deserves this accolade. Whatever the subject or situation, Alex will give his best for the benefit of both himself and, more importantly, the school. Congratulations. Uma Patel is to receive the Edison Cup for consistent contribution to sport, Manuka Jayakody the Young Science Prize, and Annabelle Royal the Davis Cup for overall improvement. Uma has always displayed a positive attitude in all sports throughout her school life and consistently gives 100%. Manuka has a firm grasp of scientific ideas, showing an outstanding understanding of many of the concepts. Throughout Year 8, he has grown in confidence with his ability to apply his understanding to unfamiliar contexts. Annabelle's approach and focus to her work has helped her to become the engaging and dedicated girl that she is. Congratulations.
I first joined Town Close 6 years ago in Year 3 as a very shy and quiet 7-year-old, but I was warmly welcomed by everyone and soon settled in. I felt like a kid in a sweet shop at all the opportunities Town Close had to offer. I signed myself up to everything, my favourite being fun dance with Miss Goddard, and last week's cardio sessions shows that she hasn't lost any of her energy. Soon enough I had made lots of friends and was loving Town Close life. Over my time here, I have learnt some very important lessons and skills. Town Close teaches a very good work ethic, which will help us all out as we move on to our next schools. During the last few months of us being locked down, we've all had to adjust our lives in many different ways. The teachers have had to do a very different form of teaching, and the students a very different form of learning. Our parents have also had to endure the noise coming from Zoom school too. But we have all taken lots from the experience and are grateful for everyone's efforts. Sport has played a very strong role in these last 6 years. When I first arrived here, I had never played hockey or netball, or even heard of rounders or cricket, so I had a lot of catching up to do. The game staff were amazing and soon had me playing in matches and loving every minute of it. I even got the chance to represent Town Close in swimming at the Olympic pool and staying away in Liverpool at the English Schools Cross Country Championships. Mr Woods especially has been a major part of Town Close life for me. In Year 5 I was thrilled to be put in his tutor group, which I have thoroughly enjoyed. He has always been there at cross-country and athletics meets, cheering on everyone with 100% enthusiasm. It is his voice that I can hear throughout a race, the effect of which is more encouraging and reassuring than he probably realises. Being in Upton House has been awesome too. The inter-house competitions are a favourite for everyone. They include a variety of different things, from Call My Bluff to welly-wanging to penalty shootouts. They are very competitive, great fun, and everyone has a go. Another highlight during my time here has been the school productions. I would encourage all younger pupils to get involved with these. Although I have never had a major speaking role, I very much enjoyed playing Grandma Beaver and being 1/3 of the crocodile. A lot of time and effort is put into these plays by teachers and pupils, and they look amazing at the end. Town Close offers some fantastic trips. These start with a 2-night stay away for the Year 4 residential to Horsted. This felt massive for me, but then in Year 6 we were taken to France on Mr. Kendrick's famous history trip. We went for a week and spent our time exploring bunkers on D-Day beaches and having missiles thrown at us as we ran for cover in the dunes. COVID-19 has taken away many of the opportunities given to us in Year 8, especially the Leavers trip to the Lake District, which we were all very upset about, but the teachers are probably secretly quite relieved. Our year group is renowned for being energetic. It has been a strange way to end our time at Town Close, but I'm truly grateful to all the teachers for their support and encouragement to get the very best out of each and every one of us and to provide us with a fantastic grounding with which to take forward into our senior schools. I will miss all my friends here, but I will treasure the time I've had, and I know that many of my friendships will last for years to come. I wish everyone a fantastic summer, and good luck to those leaving and starting new chapters in September. For those who continue at Town Close, enjoy and make the most of every moment. You never know what's around the corner, so make it count now.
When I came to Town Close in 2014 from a small village school, I was amazed at the welcome friendliness and support of the teachers and my fellow pupils. It is this friendly and welcoming attitude to all people that still defines us as a school, as demonstrated clearly last year when you asked an Ipswich Town fan to be head boy of Norwich's finest prep school. It is this support and togetherness that has helped keep us positive through the good and the bad times during lockdown. It has been a tough couple of months, and not the end of year we all would have hoped for. But we all powered through, and look at us now, all back at school with our friends, and getting lessons from real teachers, not through a screen. And there are some positives of lockdown. We have adapted and become more independent and self-reliant. We know how to keep in touch with our friends when we leave Town Close, and we are now very good at washing our hands. And by not being able to be at school, we realised how much we missed life at Town Close and really appreciate the colossal amount of work done by everyone to get pupils back to school before the end of term, especially us in Year 8. So thank you to the senior management team, teachers, GAPS, and everyone behind the scenes, admin staff, cleaners, kitchen staff, the groundsman, and not forgetting Bella the dog. This is the end of our time at Town Close, but we can look back with a lot of happy memories. In Year 4 at Horsted, conquering the highest mountain in Norfolk together. In Year 6, attacking the Normandy beaches under heavy fire from Mr. Kendrick, playing manhunt on the front lawn with the whole year in summer dress with no ties. Taking part in huge productions and trying not to be caught playing it behind the set. And finally coming third at Silverstone in the F24 car with Mr. Buck getting very excited on the sidelines. I've loved giving everything a go at Town Close, from drama, sport, playing the guitar, and cooking a terrible loaf of bread in Year 7, which gave me indigestion. There really are so many opportunities at Town Close. Sadly, we have not been able to take advantage of these during these recent months. but we can look forward to building on what we have started here wherever we go next. In a recent New York high school graduation speech, Jennifer Lopez and her husband spoke to the leavers. I can't believe I'm going to quote Jennifer Lopez, but bear with me. Here it is. Let 2020 not be remembered as the year when our school closed, but the year when our eyes opened. Let 2020 be a year when everything started to change, and the year we started on our journey to make sure everything did. I'd like to thank all those who made it possible for us to have this day to mark the end of our time at Town Close. And with that, here's to the end of lockdown, bubbles and recorded speech days.
Thank you so much to Barnaby and to Evie. For everyone watching at home now, and I hope you're going to watch the ceremony at home, there will now be a film of the year that we put together that we obviously can't watch out here, but we hope everyone at home really enjoys that and wish you all a very happy summer. Well done, and thank you again to Evie and Barnaby and to all of our Year 8 pupils.
Come and join us. It looks like we might have to run.
Bye.